We've been doing a lot of out-of-state ones, so we're bringing y'all along for all the out-of-state shoots, Jessica and I. But I decided, you know what? We have a lot of local shoots as well, and I don't want to name these another state, another shoot when it's a lot of Texas shoots. That's where we're from, by the way, is DFW, Texas. And because of that, I decided, you know what? Why not just make another series? We'll call this one Another Day, Another Shoot. I know, very creative, right? But anyway, Another Day, Another Shoot will focus on all our Texas-based video shoots. That way, when you see another state, you know that we're out traveling somewhere, and another day is just in Texas. But maybe I can come up with a better name eventually, but that'll be for now. So anyways, I'm going to start at the beginning of the year with this. This was technically a third shoot. No, the second shoot in Texas. So with the Job Thread convention, what I found out is that it was a software-based company for, I guess, contractors or just people in the service industry, is how I should say it. I remember there were roofers. There was a lot of roofers, a lot of construction people. I believe there was a few painters. I don't really remember everyone there that day. I mean, that was months ago. That was January 16th. Yeah, I believe it was January 16th that I shot this event. But it wasn't just me shooting it. I was hired on from a good friend of mine, Devin Connelly. He is the owner of Ethos Media. If you haven't checked it out, we did a podcast together. I'll have it over here or at the top. I don't know where it goes nowadays. But yeah, so we did a podcast shoot. Y'all can check out the podcast that we did together. But he ended up hiring me on for this shoot to cam up. Yeah, you got to kind of forgive me. It's been a long time and a lot of shoots. But I was cam mopping that day, and I stayed in one room that entire time. It was a 2-room event, but I stayed in the big room for the most of it until they merged the big room with the other room and made like one huge room. But my job that day was to cam mop, to stand on the stage, just control the camera, follow people around. Did I follow people around? Honestly, I don't even remember if I followed people around. I think I was on wide that day. Maybe I was on close as the secondary camera, but I really don't remember. No, it's going to be a terrible video. I asked Devin to be on the video with me, but he was super busy as well. And it's like, all right, you know what? I don't want to force him to be on it. And with this being so spur of the moment last minute, it's like, you know what? It's fine. I'll just try and do this for myself. But I did ask him if he had any content from the day that I could throw on here as I'm talking, but we'll see. Going back to this event, what was crazy about it was that it's everyone that's wanting to improve their social media, their presence online and all that. What was crazy about that to me was that there was one dude specifically who went up on stage with like so much energy. Like the confidence on this dude was beyond anyone in the entire convention. But he goes on stage talking about being like a social media guru, and I guess everyone in that industry kind of knew who he was. So, you know, people were taking pictures with him. He was having fun, having a great time. And he's just talking about social media and how important it is to everyone. And which is true. It is very true. But like what I want to say though is that to me, it feels very common sense on the stuff that you need to do for social media because I've been doing it for so long. I mean, the returning viewers, y'all know how long I've been doing this for, since what, 2012, I think it was. So social media is kind of just something that I know I've been doing forever. Like I know what to film, I know what to do for it, how to put it out there. Like that's actually why people hire us, is to help build up their social media accounts. For our personal stuff, this year I made it a priority to put out more content, more content, whatever, with kind of with a purpose, not a full purpose, but kind of with a purpose. But that's what I'm starting to do now, is to put out more content with a purpose. So we're going to have like the recaps. I'm getting off subject, but anyway, let me back up. So on the event, the dude is talking about social media and stuff that you need to do. And like I was saying, is that to me, it's just second nature. But I guess to the general public, a lot of people don't know, like, hey, how often I should post? What should I post? What can I post? Um, why should I post? Just like very simple, basic questions. And like they didn't realize at the convention that, like, hey, it's as simple as just picking up your phone, recording some content, putting a caption on it, and throwing it out there. Back to the shoot, I was using an FX6 in that room. There was also additional crew with us. I don't remember everyone that was there. I know Tanner was there. I haven't spoke about Tanner, but I also did a podcast with him if you want to check it out. Yeah, that one's live. I've done a few podcasts now that I have not edited, but I will eventually. But yeah, so Tanner was there. He was doing all the interview portion, and I was filming the stage. And so it was me, Devin, Tanner, another dude, but I forgot who it was at the time. And he was running the switcher. I think I have a video of that where he's just like switching cameras and stuff for the wide, the close, or running a presentation. And overall, it was a very chill day. I just had to stand there, possibly track a little bit. I didn't have to zoom in. It was very easy. So easy that you kind of get a little bored, like just standing there doing nothing. Like your feet start hurting because you're not moving around anywhere. And that's what I noticed. I think this was a 2-day shoot. That's what I noticed on day one right away, because it's been a while since I've done an event where I just stand there. And I just remember my feet hurting really, really bad. And because of that, like I wore the wrong shoes, so I had to use different shoes. And that makes a big difference. If you have to stand still all day and you don't have a stool, your shoes will make the biggest difference ever. Like now, not that anyone's asking, but now I have a pair of Hokas, which are like super chunky. And before those ones, I had some New Balance ones, which were also chunky. And that just made the biggest difference in standing all day or walking all day and stuff. Whatever, I'm getting old. But let me see, where was I at? So standing, filming, getting a little bored, but overall it was cool to hear all the different people talking. And I went into it thinking like, okay, I can learn something from this, because I'm always trying to learn new business stuff. Like, what can I do to improve my business? What can I do to speed up this? Or how can I improve sales or whatever, just anything business related. I'm still trying to learn all that as well. And that's what I went in there thinking like, oh, this is going to be great to learn from. This is a common theme that I've noticed in conventions with a lot of different speakers. There's a lot of speakers saying the same thing. It's like, going back, do social media. That's all I remember. But that day, it was just a lot of people saying the exact same thing. It's like, this is kind of, different. For lack of a better way of putting it, it's so like basic, I guess you want to say, that it was very surprising that every single person is kind of saying the same exact thing, but in their own way. But when you kind of paraphrase it, it's all the same thing. And it kind of got me thinking that one of these days, I've always wanted to be on stage and like kind of like talk about whatever, video or social media or whatever. And I always thought that, man, I don't have anything unique to say. I don't have anything like different that people don't already know that hasn't been said before. But yet you have all these different people coming on stage preaching the same exact thing as everyone else, just in their own words. And it's like, I guess I could do that. I don't have a video of the wall opening up, but I should have a video on the screen showing like just how big that room ended up getting. Toward the second half, they ended up moving the wall, and it's just like a huge room. I think they moved the left wall as well, but I know the right side for sure. And it was just crazy, like how big that room ended up getting. And To me, it's crazy because I filmed conventions before, but I never thought that the wall itself could just come out, and that's how you get a big room, and then you can create like little dividers and stuff. So that was a cool experience. The second part of the day, or the second day, second part, was where when they were giving off all the awards and stuff. And again, I'm just running cameras the whole time, and I don't really have anything else to say about this day besides it was cool. People repeat the same thing. I don't know. I swear the other videos will be better than this one. This is just the first one I'm doing, and it's just a long time ago. So I'm not trying to make an excuse. It's just a long time ago to remember anything about it. But in the future, as soon as we finish the event, we'll record it like literally right after we're done. That way to kind of give like a recap of it, because it will be fresh. You can check that out too. But the other state will be here first. Yeah, so this will be Carrollton. This will be the other state. I'm gone.